Survivor 47 cast reveal the secrets they'll keep from the tribe. Liars. The whole lot of them. Fire represents life. But what happens when your pants catch on fire? It seems the liars of Survivor 47 will have to answer that question when the season premieres September 18 on CBS. That's because the players competing for the $1 million informed Entertainment Weekly before the game that there are certain things they either plan to fib about in the game or, at the very least, conceal from their fellow tribe mates. They won't tell the other contestants these things, but they did tell us. Kyle Ostwald. I don't want the other players to know that I need that prize money, and I will do whatever it takes to be sitting in that final C, even if it goes against everything I hope to be in this game. I came for the money, and I will stop for nothing and no one until it's mine. Caroline Vidmar. There's no way I'm telling the other players I'm a strategy consultant. I'd be voted out immediately for being too big of a threat. Solomon Solyi. I have over 20 years' experience as a top-performing sales rep. I'm far from a professional poker player, but I've won over $200,000 playing Texas Hold''em tournaments. Rachel Lamont. I was a state champion in competitive persuasive public speaking, forensics. John Lovett. Jeff told me where all the idols are. Seuss me. That I'm 58, turning 59 while airing. Also, that I'm actually a pilot and own my own flight school. Andy Ruia. I tend to think that lying about your job is a bit overdone and cliche, but at the same time, I want to be highly intentional in how I'm perceived. Essentially, my field of expertise, natural language processing, involved both machine learning and linguistics knowledge. I'm going to omit the machine learning/artificial intelligence half because I see how much it freaks people out. Tiana Halams. I don't want the other players to know how hard I am playing the game or that I'm a former Division I athlete. When I tell the players that I'm born and raised in Hawaii, I want them to come to their own conclusions about people from Hawaii without me saying anything. I want them to think I'm chill, go with the flow, nice, and just here for the adventure. Rome Cooney. I have a 34-inch vertical. I can hold my breath for 2 minutes. I only want the win. I'm not interested in making friends aside from Jeff. Annika Dar. I am a finance and operations manager with years of project management experience. I will not be sharing either of these professions with players. Just the word finance immediately flags me as an untrustworthy snake. The word operations tends to let people know I am strategic and can take control. As a project manager, I learn to analyze different types of people and then tailor my communication styles accordingly. I don't want to be targeted early on as any group leader. Therefore, I will be telling players that I work in marketing and advertising. Kishan Pyle. That although I can get you to trust me, you shouldn't always. Sierra Wright. I'm an open book, so withholding info about myself isn't my specialty. However, they don't need to know about all my years spent at acting camp. This poker-faced can't be touched. Gabe Ortiz. Just how much my mind is constantly racing about the game. I want them to think I'm just coasting by, but in the shadows I'm pulling strings and pushing myself forward. Teeny Chirichillo. I only don't want the players to know how big of a fan I am. I've met dozens of players at events, but even a handful in really serendipitous ways. I've watched and studied it forever and just don't see how telling people the extent of that could really serve me. Like, they can't know I played a 5-day-long fan-made Survivor game or hung out in Rhode Island with Richard Patch when I was 19. Taryn T.K. Foster. That I'm a genuine person. In this game, that can be used against you. I'll try my best to be objective and to not let my emotions dictate my game. Aisha Welch. I don't want them to know how competitive I am, because I hope the foundation of my game is relationship building, and I don't need them to understand that's my overall strategy. If my name comes up, I want people to be like, I wouldn't want to go for Aisha because I really like her. Sam Phelan. How big of a fan I am. I'm a day one superfan that rewatches seasons in my free time. I'll lie about that to lower my threat level. Genevieve Mushalug. I'm going to put a lot of effort into making my alliance members feel safe, But the reality is that I will not have second thoughts or blink twice before making a ruthless move if I feel it betters my game. I'm here to win, and that killer instinct is something I will hide behind my big smile and dimples.